Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Jimmy. I'm here with another quick video for you guys regarding Apple Magsafe chargers. If you have an adapter with a similar issue, hopefully this helps you. The issue I'm talking about today is where the wire here separates, more of the plastic insulating separates from the base here because of the wear and tear that people apply here from wrapping around itself, and the wire becomes exposed. Now this is very dangerous. Kids and babies should not be exposed to wire and they should not be touching it. Pets can gnaw through it even easier, and people generally leave these on carpet or on their bed charging with exposed wire and they don't even know it, and it can be a very big fire hazard. So please inspect your power adapter and make sure that everything's okay. And if it's not okay, throw it out. And here's a solution number one: buy a new one. You can buy a new genuine adapter like I have in the past, or you can buy a third-party one, which I have also done in the past. And third-party ones work great and generally are cheaper. So definitely take that into account. You can buy them off eBay or Amazon. Okay, just do your homework and make sure they're compatible, okay? Here are some other solutions. The obvious solution that I've tried many times is to tape it. I've taken duct tape and a Gorilla Tape, which is very industrial, strong stuff from let's say, Menards or Home Depot, and you just kind of neatly apply it after cleaning your unit so there's no dust on there, and you kind of reinforce that part right there. Okay, and after doing that, it should be pretty strong. The only problem is it looks kind of gummy, it doesn't look very good, and it'll roll up on itself with dust getting in it as you store it. If it's not a big deal, cut it off and redo it at a later date. Okay, here are some other solutions that I found. One company, or I think a few companies, sell this on eBay or Amazon. It's like a glove that they put over it. Okay, and it prevents this from bending here. Okay, it encourages the bend near the top here. Okay, and that creates so it doesn't really bend here anymore. No more stress at the joint. That's cool. The only problem is it costs more money, like 20-30 bucks just for that thing alone, not including shipping. So you put that on your new unit, another 20-30 bucks. You spent 50 bucks on a charging unit. It's an investment. So if you're gonna anticipate it breaking, you can buy that, or for that price alone, you can just buy another used adapter. Here's another solution that I found on YouTube. It's people encouraging other people. It could be kids, who knows, people with no experience, opening this thing up and then prodding around with a screwdriver and a desoldering iron or a soldering iron and messing around with electronics. Guys, this is a powering, transferring unit. It's very dangerous. Inside, there's electrolyte capacitors that hold energy, and if you mess around with it, it can kill you, even if it's not plugged in. Okay, it stores energy. Do not mess around with this if you have no experience. Even if you have experience, don't do it. Just buy a new one, okay? It's not worth, is 20-30 bucks worth your time? It's not, okay? It's not worth your life. So buy a new unit and be very careful with this when disposing it. The last solution I'm going to recommend to you guys is the safest way, and it's the most durable way, and the cheapest way. Just the way I like it. So go out to Home Depot or Menards or some home repair store and buy epoxy, E-P-O-X-Y. It's like a two-part glue solution. It's not regular glue. It's stronger than regular glue. You mix the A and B together with a popsicle stick on a cardboard piece of paper or something like that, and then you apply it like this. And you have about 5 minutes of working time as you apply it, and it'll get too hard to work with. So work speedily, but work neatly. And also wear disposable gloves that can help you. Okay, so you apply it with a stick like this. You blow on it, and you kind of apply more, dabbing from your source and just kind of putting it back on there. What I used was kind of more of a liquid glue, liquid epoxy, A and B, and it comes out of a syringe, and I squeezed it out and I mixed it together and I applied it. There are many other kinds of epoxy you can buy that are very useful around the house. I definitely recommend you buying a few, and they're cheap. There's one that's like a putty you buy. It's much easier to handle. You can rub it in your hands, roll it around until it becomes one uniform color, meaning parts A and B are mixed. And it's very easy to mold it around, and actually that's a gray color, so it would have been better than this one, and it would have been blended in very nicely. Now epoxy is very strong. If you can see here, I'm actually bending at the base here. It's not bending. It's super strong and allows it to bend where the flexible part is, not at the base. So it's doing its job. Just be aware that before you apply it, you kind of cinch in the wire first. You don't want to have the wire exposed and putting epoxy on top of that. Get it close as possible. Have a friend help you with disposable gloves, and then apply the epoxy. Set it in front of a fan so it stays like that overnight or within a few hours. This thing is hard as a rock and it ain't going anywhere. And it'll secure your wire together and no longer a fire hazard. Okay? And that's what it should look like at the end. Okay, so I hope you guys got that tip, and please, if you end up using it, be careful. It's not nearly as expensive or dangerous as the other solutions I've talked about, and it's the neatest and the most durable, in my opinion. So be careful, and if you end up using it and you like this solution, definitely give me a thumbs up and share and subscribe and all that jazz. I really appreciate your support, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.